This is the Pro Max, one of the most advanced and beloved phone on planet Earth. This phone is a true perfection. The majority of the people who can afford it already own one, while also capturing the admiration of those who cannot afford it. But what's the big deal? Why do people go crazy over these shiny expensive gadgets? Well, my friends, that's exactly what we are going to uncover today. We will be explaining why the iPhone is a very successful product, how it makes money for Apple, and how much revenue it generates. We will understand why iPhone become a cash cow for Apple. We will also explore how Apple creates demand for it, and why you choose this costly phone over cheaper alternatives that might even have better features. However, the most important aspect is that you will learn how to implement Apple's strategies of selling iPhone into your own product. We understand that your product might not be the best in the world, but the strategy works most of the time. You just need to know when and where to use it. To comprehend all of this, we need to understand the story behind this wonderful phone. Now you might be wondering, why should I care about the story behind this phone? Well, my friend, understanding the business ideas behind the product like the iPhone can give us valuable insights to the world of innovation, marketing, and success. Remember, here we are learning from one of the best and most successful products in the world, the iPhone. So you're holding this sleek and tiny iPhone, right? Would you believe me if I told you that this little marvel is more powerful than the computers that guided us to the moon? I'm talking about Apollo 11, people. Led by none other than Neil Armstrong, who landed on the moon, used a spacecraft with significantly less computing power than this phone. Wrap your mind around it. This is not just a phone. This is more like a pocket-sized supercomputer. Let's rewind the time a bit. Picture yourself in the 50s and 60s, a time when computers weren't these fancy gadgets we carry everywhere. No sir, back then computers were like VIP guests, only accessible to the big shots. Think big companies, universities, and the military. And guess what? These giants filled entire rooms with their complex wiring and massive frames. It's like they had a personality of their own. And they certainly weren't the kind of companions you carry around. Enter the hero of our story, the one and only Steve Jobs. This visionary dreamer had a master plan to bring the power of computers to everyday folks like you and me. He imagined a world where every home had a personal computer and people could take it with them on their adventures. That's the dream Steve had, my friends. He believed that these magical machines shouldn't be limited to experts and businesses. They should be tools of empowerment for individuals like you and me. Fast forward to today and we are living Steve's dream. We are the lucky beneficiaries of his imaginations. So if you are sitting there with the spark of an idea, don't you dare put it out. Let it ignite into a full-blown fire, because guess what? Your dream might just be the next world changer. Now let's hop into the 70s.
Introducing Macintosh. It does all the things you'd expect a business computer to do.
Steve's mission to bring personal computers to the masses was becoming a reality with the birth of Apple the company and the game-changing computer Apple II. It was like a symphony of user-friendly technology that was easy on eyes and even easier to use. People were starting to see the potential, and Steve, well, he was just getting started. You see, my friend, there's a line in the sand that separates millionaires from the billionaires. Sure, creating a successful product can put you in the millionaire club, but to really level up, you have got to keep pushing those boundaries. Keep striving for more. Just like Steve did, he didn't just stop after the success of his first computer. He developed it further. And here's a mind-blowing fact for you, my friend. The iPhone's roots run much deeper than you might think. Way before that iconic 2007 launch, Apple was already tinkering with the concept of a pocket-sized marvel. You see, in the 90s, they introduced the Apple Newton, what I like to call the true first iPhone. This little wonder aimed to combine computing power and portability with its touchscreen interface and handwriting recognition. Man, think about it. In the 90s, they were already paving the way for a future where we could interact with tech in ways we never imagined before. But oh boy, even the best ideas can hit roadblocks. The Apple Newton was a true pioneer. It was a step into the future. But sometimes the world isn't quite ready for smart people like us. It was like an advanced alien dropped into a world not yet equipped to appreciate its brilliance. The market didn't quite get it. Basically, this thing was too advanced for them to understand it. And sadly, the Newton's journey came to an early end. Can you imagine where we were going to be today if this product succeeded? Minimum 10 years in the future. Maybe we were going to use iPhone 25 Pro Max right now if just the market understood the true potential of Apple Newton. But here's the silver lining, my dream chasing friend. Don't let timing discourage you. Sometimes your vision of a product or business is so ahead of its time that the world needs a moment to catch up to you. So keep refining, keep improving, because the world might just need a little bit more to fully appreciate your genius. In the late 90s, a new chapter began with the creation of a new device, the iPod, and this is where things really started to take off. So you are chilling in the late 90s, right? That's when things got awesome with the birth of the iPod. Apple realized that we were all music lovers on the move, but lugging around a pile of CDs was just impractical. It was like trying to haul around a collection of your favorite books while riding a skateboard. That's when they saw an opportunity to give us an epic music experience in a totally new way. 2001 rolls in and the iPod hits the scene. Imagine this. Thousands of songs right in your pocket. All thanks to that iconic click wheel. This wasn't just another music player, it was a cultural phenomenon. Apple showed the world how to blend hardware, software, and services to create an experience that was as smooth as literally possible. It was like they gave us a backstage pass to the future. But here's a little nugget of wisdom from the man himself, my very good friend Henry Ford. He once said, if I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. And Apple, they took that advice to the heart. Instead of simply improving CD players, they dropped a bomb on the market, the iPod. They shook things up. And let me tell you, my friend, that's how you make history. Innovation isn't just about a faster horse. It's about crafting something entirely new. Apple understood that perfectly. They dared to dream beyond the boundaries. And guess what? They didn't just change the game, they owned the entire playground. Innovation isn't for weak people. It's about taking risks and diving into uncharted waters. So remember, when you have got a wild idea that seems out of this world, run with it. Who knows, you might just be the next Apple of innovation. Now fast forward to 2007, the year the universe got a little bit smarter. Apple took the lessons from the iPod and Apple Newton and threw them into a magical cauldron. The result, the iPhone. A device that wasn't just a phone. It was a computer, a music player, an internet connector, and much more. Little did they know that this innovation would reshape the very fabric of how we connect, communicate, and work. Picture it, the birth of the iPhone. It wasn't just a continuation, it was a revolution. Building upon Apple Newton and iPod's legacy, the iPhone stood tall, changing the phone's entire concept and giving a technology a new heartbeat. And guess what? It wasn't just a stroke of luck. It was the result of Apple's journey, their learning, and their undying commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And you know what? We are just scratching the surface here. Steve Jobs' epic journey is a story for another time, my friend. But now let's focus on this game changer, the iPhone. Some folks might brush it off, saying it's just a phone, no biggie. But hold the phone, because this sleek piece of tech represents one of the giants of tech industry. It's not just a phone. It's a symbol of innovation, design, and most importantly, financial success. Let's talk reality, friend. In the kingdom of technology, the iPhone isn't just a player. It's the OG itself, and it set standard for all other smartphones out there. Imagine that. Others might try to mimic, but honey, there is only one pioneer in this race, the iPhone. Imagine all that started with only a dream, my friend. iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple, all of them. The power of dream is something truly remarkable. A dream can birth a product that doesn't just change your life, but transform the world around you. Dreams are like rocket fuel for creativity, propelling us forward with boundless passion. When you are passionate about your dreams, my friend, you become a force to be reckoned with. You face challenges directly, much like a superhero, boldly defying the laws of gravity. Take a moment to think about it. When you are into something amazing, don't stop at success. Keep going. Apple did just that. They went from room-sized computers to groundbreaking iPhone, all because they dared to dream and embrace innovation. This is a testament, a living example of how dreams can shape industries, break molds, and defy limits. So remember, the next time you are daydreaming about the next big thing, don't hold back. Let your imagination run wild. Embrace innovation, challenge conventions, and who knows, you might just be the next chapter of the inspiring history of technology. Let's zoom in and uncover what makes iPhone truly shine. First thing first, let's talk about build quality. When it comes to crafting iPhone, Apple isn't messing around. These babies are made with precision and care, meeting the golden standard of quality. Think of it as a very high quality suit. Every stitch, every detail matters. And let's not forget about those premium materials: titanium, stainless steel, ceramic shield glasses. Those aren't just materials, they are a statement. They give the iPhone a feel of pure luxury while also ensuring it can handle the roller coaster of life. Now hold up, because we need to talk about that sleek design. I'm talking about the minimalist elegant that's become synonymous with the iPhone. It's not just a gadget, it's a work of art. Apple's obsession with perfection has transformed the iPhone into a symbol of modern design. It's like holding a masterpiece in the palm of your hand. But hey, it's not all about looks. The iPhone changed the game with its touchscreen interface. It's like the screen became a canvas and your fingers the brush. This groundbreaking interface literally transformed the way we interact with our phones, making it as intuitive as a friendly conversation. And speaking of friendly conversation, let's chat about iPhone's camera. Oh baby, this camera isn't just a feature, it's a tool for artistic expression. It's as basic as this: fancy hardware plus smart software equals mind-blowing pictures, even in the dark. Different people like different phone cameras, so it's okay if you prefer one over the other. What makes iPhone camera stand out is how it combines clever technology, great colors, and the simplicity that makes taking photos enjoyable. Remember, creating one of the most successful products in the world is just the beginning of the journey. As your product gains popularity and success, the competitors will try to imitate and surpass it. This is when maintaining the highest quality becomes crucial. You have already established yourself as a market leader. At this stage, you can be more strategic with your product features. You don't necessarily have to chase after having the absolute best camera or the most powerful chip in the market, because your brand name is more than enough and you are already ahead of the competition. Instead, focus on enhancing the overall experience and further refining what sets your product apart. We will explore this strategy in more detail in another video. For now, remember, maintaining quality and differentiation are key to stay ahead of the game and cementing your position as a true market leader. Alright, let's shift gears a bit and talk about ecosystem. Picture this: a harmonious symphony of devices and software, all playing together like an orchestra. That's the Apple ecosystem. And guess what? The iPhone is the maestro, the conductor of this grand performance. When someone steps into the Apple world through their iPhone, it's like opening a door to a magical dream. It's not just a device, it's a ticket to a world of smooth connections. And here where the magic happens. This ecosystem snowballs. iPhone users transform into devoted Apple enthusiasts. They dive into MacBooks, iPads, and Apple Watches like a kid in a candy store. They jam to Apple Music and store their treasures in iCloud. It's like an addiction, but a healthy one. So you see, the iPhone isn't just another gadget. It's the cornerstone of a thriving ecosystem. It's the heartbeat that keeps Apple universe pulsing with life. It's a driving force steering Apple's ship to success. It's not just about revenue. It's about creating a community of believers, a family of tech lovers. And my friends, that's the real magic of how to make good money. I'm talking billions. Picture this: a target audience as diverse as a rainbow. Tech wizards, businessmen, students, average Joes, grandparents, and much more are learning the tech dance. The iPhone is like a chameleon that fits into every corner of life. Apple has aced the art of inclusivity, creating a product that speaks to all. It's like a tech symphony harmonizing with the rhythms of different lives. And here's the twist: this isn't about casting a wide net, it's about crafting an experience that lasts for a very long time. Apple's strategy isn't to pigeonhole, it's to open doors. This isn't just about a specific group, it's about a movement. They are not just selling a phone, They are offering an invitation to something extraordinary. Marketing, oh, let's talk about that. Product launches that ignite sparks, commercials that wave dreams, and keynotes that make you sit at the edge of your seat. Apple knows how to spin a deal, and they don't just sell products, they sell stories. They are not just into the tech game, they are into the emotion game. Take a look at this video, see how they stir up anticipation, how they touch your heartstrings. It's not about the specs, it's about the feels. But it doesn't stop at the device. It's like a package deal, a VIP pass to a universe of experience. The Apple Store isn't just a store, it's an adventure. The Genius Bar isn't just a support, it's your trusty sidekick. And that community of Apple fans, that's not just a fan club, it's a family. And guess what? This isn't just about a product, it's about a transformation. iPhones aren't just phones, they are companions. They have slipped into our lives like old friends, helping us connect, capturing our stories and powering our businesses. They have become more than gadgets, they have become part of our daily rhythm. You might ask how? Well, that's where the magic of Apple's customer-centric approach steps in. It's not just about selling, it's about serving. It's about making every user feel like a VIP. It's about creating an experience that says, hey, we have got your back. And let's talk grandeur. Apple events. They are not just events, they are spectacles watched by the world. They are not just presentations, they are masterpieces. In our next video, we will peel back the curtain and explore how these events play an important role in Apple's enhancing journey. But now, let's dip into the pool of emotions. Owning an iPhone isn't just about having a gadget. It's about owning a piece of a lifestyle. It's about belonging to a community that whispers sophistication and style. It's like stepping into a tailor suit or donning a designer dress. It's not just about having something, it's about being something. And you know what's fascinating? It's not just about the product, it's about the intangibles. It's the feeling of inclusivity, the pulse of a stylish beat, and the warmth of a like-minded embrace. It's not just a device, it's a statement. It's not just a purchase, it's an identity. So let's be crystal clear, this isn't about superiority. Some people basically decide to go with an Android, and that's totally cool. It's about understanding the dance of emotions that iPhones ignite. It's about the irresistible allure of being part of something that's not just a tech, it's a way of life. I believe that the phones that currently competing against iPhone Pro Max in the market are OnePlus phones, Google Pixel, Sony phones, the Nothing phone, Samsung Galaxy series, and previous iPhone Pro Max models. Yes, iPhones also compete against each other. You might appreciate the features and the iOS operating system, but iPhone 15 Pro Max might be beyond your budget, so you opt for the next iPhone available to you. In fact, the biggest competitor of the iPhone is the Galaxy. We will focus on the Galaxy phones in the upcoming episode. And of course, those are not the only companies that are competing against Apple and Pro Max, but those are some of the most known. The iPhone became Apple's flagship product, generating a significant portion of company's revenue and profit. Actually, the iPhone has been a major cash cow for Apple, driving significant revenue and profit. You can see in the blue portion how many iPhones have been sold compared to all other Apple products. This is truly impressive. When you look at Apple's financials, you will notice that the iPhone consistently accounts for a significant chunk of their total revenue. It's no exaggeration to say that the iPhone is a financial powerhouse for Apple. Actually, the iPhone is literally Apple's most valuable product. Since 2008, the iPhone has been one of the main sources of revenue. Even though Apple has diversified its product line with watches, AirPods, MacBooks, iPads, and services, the iPhone is still responsible for the majority of its revenue. In fact, Apple saw double-digit year-on-year growth in iPhone revenue from 2008 to 2015. So how much exactly does the iPhone make for Apple yearly? The iPhone's revenue in 2022 exceeded an impressive $205 billion and $156 billion as of the third quarter of 2023, surpassing the annual GDP of most countries. It's remarkable to consider that Apple started with a modest $1.8 billion in 2008 and has seen constant growth almost every year since then. This financial success is a testament to Apple's position as a market leader. While there might be other phones that sell more units per year, the impact of Apple products exceeds beyond sales figures. The brand loyalty, quality, innovation, and overall user experience offered by Apple are unmatched in the tech industry. This level of customer satisfaction and trust makes it challenging for other companies to dethrone Apple from its permanent position. With such a track record, it's highly likely that Apple's revenue will continue to climb for many more years. As technology evolves and new possibilities emerge, Apple is well positioned to keep pushing boundaries and setting new standards in the market. Just like Steve Jobs dreamed for a personal computer for everyone, your dreams can be the spark for groundbreaking ideas. Let your inspiration guide you toward creating something truly remarkable. Apple's success story is a testament to the power of never settling. Keep evolving, learn from the past, and embrace innovation to stay ahead of the game. Attention to quality is a cornerstone to success. Premium materials, engineering, and manufacturing not only make your product stand out, but also leave a lasting positive impression on your customers. Don't aim to sell once. Focus on what returns your customers to buy more. And that's how you make true money. Casting a wide net with inclusive marketing can turn your product into a cultural phenomenon. Focus on diversity and inclusivity to expand your reach and foster a sense of belonging. This might not work for all types of products or your specific situation, so do your research. Forge an emotional connection through storytelling. Your brand identity and perception can have a profound impact on how customers view and connect with your product. Build a strong ecosystem of products and services to strengthen customers' loyalty and engagement across various offerings. Exceptional user experience isn't just a feature, it's a foundation of success, so you need to prioritize providing outstanding experiences in every aspect of your business. First, you need to know which product is the most successful product you offer. You need to recognize the importance of your flagship product in driving financial success. Focus on your cash cow to impact your company's bottom line. Let the journey of the iPhone inspire you to dream big, push boundaries, and create something transformative, just like Apple did. Trust me, with the hard work and smart decisions, your innovation can leave a mark on the business landscape. As you journey through business world, remember that dreams can lead to remarkable innovations. Learn from Apple's success story and continuously strive for improvement and innovation. Create inclusive marketing if applicable and an exceptional user experience. Also focus on building strong customer loyalty, just like the iPhone. Remember, your product or idea can have a transformative impact in the world, so dream big, push boundaries, and make your mark in the business landscape. It's very important to learn from the best in the market. I believe learning is much more beneficial than wasting your time on YouTube videos that don't add value. The smart thing is subscribing to my channel. Consider it an investment in yourself and your future. By subscribing, you will open a door to a world of knowledge and insights that can help you create your own successful business or groundbreaking product. Tap here on the screen to watch my video about the inspiring successful story of a small barbershop business in Dubai. If you are considering starting your own business with minimal starting costs, this video could be very beneficial for you. Thank you for being part of this amazing journey and can't wait to see you in the next video.